I would use a lawnmower and I knew exactly what kind of motor was involved, he said. And then fast forward to when I was about 12 or 13, and the Lehigh Valley Grand Prix opened up in Allentown, an indoor go-kart track. I was always nervous to try anything new. Especially at that age, I was very hesitant and never really pushed myself outside that barrier. But my dad encouraged me to go to the Grand Prix and we tried it out. And it went really well. As it turned out, the Schnecksville native was a natural behind the wheel, and what began at Lehigh Valley Grand Prix and that love of motors has led the 29-year-old Parkland High graduate to NASCAR's Craftsman Truck Series. In what he described as a dream come true, Fartuch ran his first race last weekend at the Circuit of the Americas in Austin, Texas. He started 29th and finished 21st. That was my first time driving anything remotely close to a stock car, Fartuch said. We were up there in 16th in a couple of the stages. I wasn't on what you would call their top-level truck, and there were definitely some things that could have been better. But it was all a whirlwind because the NASCAR schedule is tight. You have a 20-minute practice that goes in a 10-minute qualifying. If you have an issue that happens during practice, you don't have time to fix, and that's what happened to us. We had some penalties that kept pushing us to the back to the pack, but I was very happy to finish 21st. As he finished on the checkered flag lap, some tears streamed down Fartuch's face as he came off the track and out of the number 22 car owned by Room Brothers Racing and sponsored by Skip Barber Racing School, where Fartuch has worked as an instructor for years. It was a moment that Fartuch will never forget. It was something you never thought was possible growing up in Schnecksville, Pennsylvania, watching NASCAR races on TV with my father and with my little die-cast NASCAR cars on my carpet that I would always get at Pocono Raceway, he said. Me and my dad have been watching this stuff for years, and to get to this point it was just a surreal moment for all of us. Not just my parents, but also my wife Gabby, who has been with me every step along the way of my racing journey. Over the years, as he made his way through the go-kart circuit and eventually became a road track instructor at Skip Barber Racing, Edwina Fartuch, Carter's mother, would send clippings and keep Mike McCreary, the owner of the Lehigh Valley Grand Prix, informed of success. There's little doubt of where his passion in racing was born, and that's at the Lehigh Valley Grand Prix. It was just something I grabbed and understood right away, he said. I liked it immediately, and Mike told us there was a junior league that was starting up in a week or two. And he suggested I come out and do one or two of the races to see if I would like it. Again, I was hesitant about doing it. But my dad pushed me to at least give it a try.